He's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Set, ready.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And now the try for two.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88. Canopy. Quad. On set.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Set hut.
A handoff to the back. Inside the 30. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Miami 8, Georgia 7.
They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive, backed up. And the Miami offense is back on the field.
Dog. Let's go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Come on, set. Four base bait. Set up.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Direction. On set. Set, go.
Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tanner.
Pass caught, second down now.
180.
And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Buchanan. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hands. 180.
Looking to throw yet again. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss.
It's now second and goal.
Grab by the receiver. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Was complete.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Now a crucial third down and goal.
Drum.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Music now. Music to the line. To the line. To the line. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Georgia 7.
This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the outmen. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
And the Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38.
Banner. On the ready.
Back to throw. It's Peters. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
It's second down after that completion.
Charcoal. Ready, go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Refuses to be stopped. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Tackled at the 28-yard line. Second down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
14, Georgia.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Ready.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
On the play.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Throwing off play action. Blitz and a quick sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up.
Let's go. On the ready.
Quarterback drops back. He bought some time, now lets it go. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. but it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3.
Guard. Ready, ready, break, ready. What do you
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Miami. Too much speed for the defense.
Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
Dip 3 soda. Dip. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
That makes the
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia, 7.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Break. Down. Hut.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The pass on 1st down, caught by the back. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Set. Ready. Snare. Got it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Ready, go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
On the field goal.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Miami.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
14, set to kick this one away.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. He's past the marker and still going. They can't stop him. Here he goes. Touchdown, Dogs. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. In here, he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
The kick is good. That makes the score Miami.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
22, water, ready.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running by this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Got it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
4, tenner.
And the wideout goes in motion. Offense moving into a bunch formation.
Hey, flyer. Let's go. Okay, break. Let go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Come on, set. Trail. To the line. To the line. To the line. I got him. Set up.
Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
Set, go. Going short.
Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions.
Here we go.
And now it's 1st and goal.
On the ready. Watch
Moving
out,
the
go
receiver
over.
around pre-snap.
Go. Hey, travel. Hey,
Movement here
hustle.
from the tight end.
Hustle.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Georgia.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
Touchdown.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And now the try for the two-point conversion.
88. Cornhole, 88. Here we go. Set. Shadow. Shadow. Stick. On the ready. What do you...
Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Is no good.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team.
Brought down at the 36, and the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36.
Here we go. Okay, right.
To the air, it's Peters. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really... gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down here for this offense.
Guard. Ready. Right. Hey, flip. Ready.
Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long.
Trick 9, B. Cookie. Hey, camper. Okay, ready?
Looking for a receiver. Just standing there, gets hit again. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Miami.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Ball carried.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll aim it toward the sideline, a solid punt. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spout the ball near the 20-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half?
Let's go.
The quarterback making some changes at the line.
Ready, go.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Set, ready.
And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Georgia.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia 17.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upmen. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Brings up second
Well, this
down.
guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Dropping back, it's Peters. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Taken down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Dog. Banner.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Set, ready.
And now the running back's got it again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Let's go. Ready up. Got it? 180.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Down coming.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long.
Line, trumpet.
The shotgun running play call. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Look out, whole different game now.
Georgia.
Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
The extra point gets it within a touchdown, 31-24.
Miami.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Charcoal.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Buchanan. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone.
Four-face paint. Okay, break. Stands. Here we go. Here we go.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Touchdown.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Strong.
First and goal, will try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. And a nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Second down and goal, upcoming.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B. Ready, go.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36.
Here we go, set.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
To the line. To the line.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll feed the back again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Peters. The tight end has got it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. Way too much speed on that play.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
That makes the score Miami 45, Georgia 24.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38.
Okay, ready?
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Ready.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Arrow. Set. Hut. Gorilla. Hawk. Ready, go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Base 27 jump. Big stick. On the ready. Set.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Ready.
The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down.
Dino.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Hornet.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Canes churn out another first down.
Hornet. Timber. Lion.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble to his left. Breaks free. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
On the scramble.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Okay, ready?
Important second down play coming up.
Come on, set.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the Canes are on the move here.
Okay.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Black 24. Let's go.
Pounding away with the run game. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here.
Form.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Okay.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackled, but first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Music note. Music note. Flag.
They're going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They call the draw play here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short.
22 water. 22 water. 6 propane. 6 propane. Football 7. Football 7.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short.
Cooler.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. You know, for the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes, try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18! Down! Mike forward, Mike! Ready! Ready!
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Touchdown.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Miami, 52.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 14, set to kick off.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers.
The return.
And he's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37.
22, water! Hole! Hole! What are you
Dropping back, it's Peters. Dumps it down to the back, caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Caught by the back.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Complete to the back.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Touchdown, Georgia.
That big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to go up and over him. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
Automatic on the PAT.
Kick is good. That makes the score Miami 52. Georgia
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
13, set to kick off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive, backed up. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
Today's final score, Miami 52, Georgia 38.